We love him. Let's give it up for the very talented Jason Goad. Rick Taylor, everybody. Let me hear it. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I had to stand up at a friend's wedding a little while ago. And to do that, that meant that I needed clothing that didn't have the words Iron Maiden on it. And I decided that I would go and I would shop at Ross Dress for Less, mainly because I'm tight with $1. Although that's actually not strictly true. I'm actually fine with spending money on things I care about. Like I'll drop 60 bucks on comic books, or I'll buy a round of drinks, but when it comes time to looking presentable at a friend's wedding, I'll sweat out them not noticing my shirt has a third sleeve if it means I saved $20. So I went down to the Ross. You guys been to Ross? Yeah. Ross's motto should be Ross, dumpster diving centrally located. Like, it's basically a place you would go if you needed socks for a prosthetic foot. And I went up to the door, and sitting in the front there is a no shit gutted badge cop. And I sat there and I looked for a second and I was like, what the fuck happens at Ross that you need armed security? And how bad do you have to fuck up as a cop to draw duty guarding factory second sweatpants? And so I went into the Ross, and basically inside it just looked like people were in there looting for a hurricane that had not yet arrived. Like someone was building a tent city. It actually looked like the Red Cross dropped a truckload of shoes on a disaster area, and the only people who were interested were huffers. So I couldn't find what I was looking for clothes-wise, but I did leave with an inflated sense of self-esteem, which only was temporary, because then I had to go back over to the men's warehouse, which means getting measured, which means now myself and another person know how awful my body is. You had to get in there and they had to measure you, and then you had to go into the little dressing room, and which was just a curtain, and that fell open really easily. So I'm in there paranoid, and I can't pay attention to what I look like in my clothes, because under this shirt, from here down, this is awful. Like, I'm okay from like the neck up, because I always say that like I'm built like a candle, I'm pretty hot on top and the rest looks like melting. But like from the neck down, looks like, what would happen if you put tattoos on ice cream and then you dropped it at the zoo? And not only that, I was paranoid that the girl would see me just in my underpants, because she doesn't need to see mayonnaise in boxer briefs. So I got the clothes, and I left, and then thought about it, and you know, man, like, I am fat. Like, I'm breathtakingly fat, which is just a way of saying that I'm shitty at stairs. I'm also self-aware fat, which means that I'll never lie to you and tell you the reasons I'm fat are because I have a glandular condition or because I'm big boned. I am fat because I love eating and I hate doing shit. Like just on the way here, I was on a bus and I passed a gym, and just looking in the window got me exhausted. Like my brain doesn't even have a mechanism that it takes to process exercise. To me, it just looks like what happens when the cable goes out. Exercise to me looks like how static sounds. Oh man. And I moved into a building, my office did, that has a gym, and it's only $15 to join the gym, like my coworkers keep telling me with their shitty hat hints. And they tell me, are you going to join? They say to me, are you going to join the gym, Jason? Are you going to join the gym? And I go, no. And they say, well, it's only $15 to join the gym. And I say, yes, it's $15 to join the gym, but every time you say $15, I hear 18 beers. And other friends say, well, you should just get a treadmill, because in that way you can work out at home. And I say, a treadmill is not so you can work out at home. A treadmill is so that when you die working out at home, you will be found by someone you know. Because you don't need to subject the public to seeing you with shit in your pants. That's going to be my time tonight. Let's bring Rick Taylor back to the stage. Thank you, everybody.